Hello and welcome to Tortuga, a pirate's tale. This is basically where you become the pirate of all pirates, although you're not born that. You actually have to rise up from basically zero and try to build your name. And you're going to be engaging in all kinds of tactical naval battles. You can raid things, you can upgrade your fleet. It's actually pretty awesome. This comes from the wonderful publisher Calypso, and if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. So this is the first time I've actually booted up the game, so let's start a new game straight away and have a look and see exactly what we're going to be going for here. So I can actually create alright. I'm just gonna, you know what, just gonna do this. It doesn't sound that piratey, to be honest, so yeah, that's obviously a bit of an issue there. Reformian Skull. There we go, perfect. And we can also change our banner however we want to, which is actually kind of amazing, very much like that. As you can see, there's a massive array of different things that you could choose. I'm thinking we're probably going to go for something amusing. Let's go for something funny, because that's what I generally do. So let's choose something like a bone. Why not? That sounds like a perfect idea. A cyan turquoise bone. Oh my, no, let's go for something a little bit better than that, thank you very much. Alright, so we can obviously change how these are displayed as well, so you can change how many icons or symbols you have. You can change basically everything you want, and that's pretty awesome in itself. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the one. And otherwise, you can choose where you start. So we're gonna be starting in Belize City. We have strongest nations here, so we can basically decide whether there are really strong enemy types potentially. I'm gonna be saying none. Let's launch it and see what's up, because I am extremely excited about this game.
Promise of liberty and riches readily advanced years ago from the Caribbean to the stifling port taverns of the old world. There it found its way to your ears as well. For you, the passage, a crew, and a small ship were quickly, let's say, rounded up. But now what? Now, where liberty, fame, and above all, the riches have yet to come. Your crew's already honing the knives. And if all the next raid brings is merely a few crumbs for each of them again, they'll simply boot you out. Or worse. A truly big catch. The Spanish treasure fleet on its way to Europe, packed so full with riches that it nearly sinks into Neptune's arms all by itself. Now that would help you, indeed. But alone on your puny cockleshell, you'd have to be completely out of your mind to head into battle against the best protected ship convoy in history. You need a better ship to do that. A larger crew, and above all, a gang of insane pirate captains flying your flag, who know precisely what they're doing. So, Captain, the sails are set. Where's the voyage headed for? Oh, Skipper, you truly pulled out all the stops last night. I wouldn't have thought a human being can drink that much rum. And then your wild ideas that we'll grab ourselves the Spanish treasure fleet. I hope it's clear to you that the crew will take you at your word. Well, you'll get it done all right. But say, you really don't look well at all.
Oh, well, thanks very much. Yes, thank you. Indeed. So here we are on the, on the ocean waves. That was quite a feast yesterday. I mean, that's not really piratey, is it? Oh, that was quite a feast yesterday. You look like you're not quite yourself yet. Well, what's going on? Who are you? Oh, be damned. It's me, your first mate, you drunkard. Well, if you say. I'm a dangerous pirate, fear me. I'm going to say that because it's amusing. Not only the memory is gone, but also the mind. Well, that'll be fun. I'm just going to show you the basics. I'm afraid I won't be able to prevent it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So, yeah, so obviously very much standard ship controls. Every single thing that I've learned in the past has always been speed up with W, and obviously all this other stuff as well. Should be pretty simple for us. And bear in mind, I think we're currently... Don't we have our game paused right now? I can obviously zoom out. Wow, pretty significant amount of zoom out. And I can zoom very closely in as well. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, wait a minute. Which town are we going to? Ah, Belize City, which is just over here. This is actually really fast. I feel really fast right now, actually. Really nice, actually, from that perspective. Because whenever I have played games in the past where we have had the primary way of moving around or traversing the world being by ship, I've always found it to be very slow and not actually that reactive. So I'm really pleased that this is much quicker than you'd expect normally. Anyway, move the mouse cursor over the convoy ahead of us and press this to mark your target. Get closer to the convoy until the attack is started. Alright, let's do it. Black flag has been hoisted. Here we are. Or yar. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm very much ready. Alright, let's do this. So, sail ahoy, Captain. Easy pickings for us, if you ask me. The convoy sits very nicely in the water. Nothing phenomenal, but probably a decent haul. Alright, have at them. We're not showing any mercy today. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Alright, I am really excited about this. This is so incredibly cool. It's been such a long time since I have seen a good pirate game. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Long time. Okay, so here we go. Choose one of the mark squares to move your ship to. As you can see, your ship cannot go everywhere because speed, wind, and agility play a major role. Alright, yeah, so as you can see, I assume those hexes that you see right there, they are our firing arcs. I'm going to assume they are the firing arcs for our ship. So we're going to move somewhere like this, I guess. And by the way, you could change the animation speed as well. So if you're someone that's really fast and you're actually good at this game, unlike me, because obviously I'm expecting myself to not be that good, but obviously, you know, I'm learning. All right. Okay, so yeah. Otherwise, we're just going to be pressing spacebar to end our turn. I love the fact that it's actually spacebar. I know I'm saying, oh, I really love that it's spacebar, but yeah, it is a pretty big bugbear for me that end turn is sometimes on enter. I'm not sure why it would be on enter, because I personally don't want to move my hand over to press on the enter button. I mean, yeah, this is a very small detail, but I really appreciate that in a turn-based game when I can actually press space or E or R or, you know, something like that that doesn't require me to, you know, make that additional effort. Anyway, here we go. Once your ship has picked up speed, it cannot stop at will. The farther you go in one round, the greater your minimum move in the next. This means that you might not be able to stay in the same position for multiple turns. You can also see the minimum and maximum movement at the bottom left. Maneuver your ship so that the enemy is within the firing range of your cannons. The more filled a field is, the higher the probability that your cannons will hit. Aha. So if I go here, this is going to be really good. This is a collision risk though. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, we'll probably go somewhere like this. This symbol indicates that this field is only accessible because of the wind's direction. If the wind comes from behind, a ship can sail further. If it comes from the front, it may slow down more easily. And there's a collision risk right there. Okay, so we could technically go here. We could go here. Yeah, maybe we'll go here. We'll go around here, I think. This seems like a pretty decent idea. And we have cannon decks, and our cannons are loaded. Now select your cannons to fire a salvo. Which one? This one? I guess this one, right? Here we go. All right. And let's fire. Oh, look. We actually see this stuff going. Wow, massive damage, actually. Really massive damage. Now select your cannons to fire a salvo. Okay, well, I did that. All cannons have a range in which they are particularly accurate and can cause the most damage. All ships can fire once per broadside each turn. If there are enemies in range on both sides, you can unleash both broadsides in the same turn. Alright, I am very pleased with that. Most of the actions a ship can carry out, like shooting, cost action points. We've used one action point, as you can see down here. Really nicely displayed as well. Super, super easy to see. You can hire more crew in towns for more action points per turn, but they will want their share of the loot. Yes, as you might expect. Okay, so as you can no doubt see, well, I unfortunately won't be able to do anything because I cannot shoot at anything over on the other side, so we will just end our turn. Alright, so they're going to fire back at us, which is absolutely fine. Ooh, we can actually board this guy. Shall we board him? Let's board him, why not? Be warned, boarding is a high-risk maneuver. While you can capture entire ships, you can lose your own just as well. Select an enemy ship and confirm to start your boarding attempt. You may also adjust the position from which your ship tries to initiate boarding by selecting one of the neighboring fields. Check the displayed success percentage. Right, okay, so wait a minute. What is the percentage chance of me being able to do this? 4 to 32%? Really? But boarding is also risky. During combat, your ship is immobilized. In addition, the opponent can also try to turn the tables and take over your ship. It is understaffed at the moment. I mean, I kind of want to do it. Oh, well, it failed. Of course it failed. Alright, I guess, you know, I guess we're just gonna move away here, and then we'll just do a bit of a salvo or something like that, potentially. I mean, here's the thing. I've got to be really, really careful about this as well, because you can see the direction has an insanely large impact on what we can do. So I'm going to just move over here, and I guess we'll just fire at them the old-fashioned way. There we go. You can also use different ammo types against your opponents. The grape shot aims directly against the enemy crew, but is ineffective against armor. Chain balls damage the opponent's sailing. Alright, so yeah, crew damage only, ineffective against armor. Might actually be something that we want to go for, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Let's try it out. Boom, look at that. Oh, that was some good damage. Very nice. Once the armor is gone and you start damaging the hull, you can score critical hits. For example, the sails can get damaged, reducing the movement range of a ship. While some of these effects can get patched up by your crew during combat, others need to be repaired at a harbor master. Good to know. Alright. So now it's the opponent's turn, and I'm still wanting to perform a boarding action. Do I have a chance? 12 to 40%. I'm gonna try it. Oh, it failed once again. I'm sad. I'm very sad. Oh well, never mind, never mind. Okay, we'll try one more little maneuver here, and maybe I'm gonna be able to do something with our grape shot. What I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to reduce the amount of crew that the enemy has, because if I reduce the amount of crew, then the boarding action is inevitably going to be easier. At least I hope so. Anyway, the grape shot aims directly against the enemy crew, but is ineffective against armor. Yeah, I understand that. Alright. Did it actually do anything? It apparently didn't do anything at all. Okay, that's kind of sad. So, maybe I'm actually going to need to just destroy the ship. Which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but maybe that's what they require from me right now. So, I guess we're just going to do that. Alright, let's enter here. We're going to do iron balls. There we go. We're just going to fire that. Need to reload before they can fire again. Aha, you can check the loading status of each cannon deck on the bottom left. As you can see, this is 63% loaded. The other one is 100% loaded. Oh, okay. I did not realize that. So we are actually going to have to do something. We're going to have to end turn, and then we're going to have to move around in that way. Okay, that's really interesting because I was not expecting that at all. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see here. So if I go here, there's a collision risk. If I go here, no, that's not going to work. We might have reloaded it by that point potentially. Yes, I will go around like so. And I think, yes, we are now 100% loaded. Okay, so fire, 50% chance, and we won it. Okay, so we sunk them, unfortunately. Definitely didn't want to do that, actually. I would have really loved to have captured the ship, but it is just a tutorial, as you might expect. Anyway, oh my, we certainly were thorough, Captain. Little left of them, but a bit of flotsam. Maybe next time we ought to board a couple of ships as well. Well, I did try to do that. Anyway, Then we might be able to rescue more loot too, just some food for thought. Well, inspect loot. Wait, not so fast. Let me take another look at the hold. Well, after battle, you need to decide which booty to plunder, boarded ships to take with you, and how to deal with captured crewmen and captains. Check the battle results overview on the right side as well. So you can see here, enemy ship sunk. We actually did get, we actually earned a significant amount of gold. Okay. I am really surprised, actually, that we got so much. The first mate smiles at you. Well, Captain, that'll cheer up your bones, and it got us some loot too. How's the head? That was just a small fish. You are absolutely right. We need more ships, but we don't have anyone who is as well suited to be a captain as you are. It's possible that someone is hanging around in town. Okay, off to town then, I suppose. Alright, so the black flag is raised automatically when attacking a convoy. It is also automatically caught up again as soon as you are unobserved. Certain convoys will chase you as soon as they see your black flag. Okay, good to know. Anyway, let's move on over to Belize City. And we have a new task. Yes, there we go. We also need to sign on a captain. Okay, can I slow down? Yes, there we go. Land ho, he says. Okay, select the button shown to dock in the city. Okay, yeah, I will try to do that. Where is the docking? There it is. There's the docking. Easy enough, isn't it? Okay, you can look around the town with this. Aha. Oh, I see. And we've got a bunch of people walking around too. That's very cool. All right. Once you've seen enough, go to the tavern. All right. I will go to the tavern. There it is. All right. Woo. Okay. Hello. We've got a bunch of different options going on here. All right. In the tavern, you will find a few jobs of capable men and women to accompany you on your adventures. Talk to that fellow over there. All right. This guy? Really? This guy? Really? Come on now. Okay. In the furthest corner of the tavern, there is a person lying on a table. Empty beer mugs, playing cards, and leftover food bear witness to a long night. Upon closer inspection, it turns out that the stranger is not sleeping, but mumbling something to himself, barely conscious. Buy the stranger a beer. With bloodshot eyes, he spots the beer and takes a few hearty swigs. A minute later, he seems like a new man. Forgive me, Captain Seamus Walsh. Well, at least in theory, that is. Unfortunately, I lost my ship a week ago in a dare around Turk's Islands. Well, don't worry, I'll get you a ship. Welcome on board. Fantastic. There we go. Alright, so that was easy enough, wasn't it? Okay, so we have another captain. So that means that we're going to be able to do something about that. So leave town again by choosing cast off. Okay, so that is exactly what we will do. We need to try and find another ship. So that is what we will try now. Alright, yeah, search for and intercept easy prey. Well, this guy seems pretty easy, doesn't he? Let's attack him. Well, maybe not. Okay, wait. The arrow at the top center of the screen shows the wind direction, while sailing against the wind slows you down. Sailing with the wind can make you fly, almost. Use the wind to your advantage. And the overhead map also provides you quest locations and special harbor masters, as well as identifying rival pirate territories. You can access the overview map via the compass button on the minimap, which is currently covered by this hint. Okay, I like that. All right, so yeah, there it is, as you can see. So we can hoist the pirate flag, and there's the map, as you can see right here. It's massive. And you can switch between the map modes. The Harbor Master mode shows you where you can buy special upgrades, and the Pirate Hideout mode shows rival pirate gangs and their strength. If you defeat these rival gangs, you can take over their hideout for various bonuses like fast travel. So unlock fast travel through capturing pirate hideouts. Oh, that's super cool. I love that. Okay, that's really, really nice. Okay, so let's actually hoist our black flag here, and we will just go into battle against this guy. This guy seems like pretty easy. Yeah, look at him. Literally, his fleet strength is doing very nicely. Okay, get moving. We'll give them the fright of their lives. Then they'll give up all by themselves. There's a 66% chance for us to do that. Let's actually try that out, shall we? Did it? Oh, okay. Apparently it didn't work. The men try their best to scare the wits out of them over there and induce them to give up. Gleaming steel and fierce grimaces all along the upper deck. Seaman recruit Fletcher has thrown both wooden eyes, and Slippery Louis is buck naked again too. Unfortunately, all this doesn't seem to have made any lasting impression, and the ship maintains its course. We'll try this the old-fashioned way then, I suppose. There was a 41% chance for me to try intimidation again, but yeah, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, eh? All right, let's do this. Let's move on like so, and we're gonna. Ooh, wait a minute. What's this? Cannons have not been loaded. Okay, why not? I thought my cannons had been loaded. Is this me? Oh, this is me. Oh, wait a minute. We've got two different ships now. I didn't even realize. Okay. Enemies in range 2 must try to hit this ship with their next activity. So this is a taunt. This is kind of like a taunt. Okay, that's very, very nice to know. Okay, so we have two different turns that we can now make. Okay, so I'm just going to be going over here like so. You can actually skip your movement phase as well, if you so desire. You could also change your options here. So, for example, let's say animations during sea battles. So what you can do is you can make everyone move fast, and then we can have a look-see at what that actually does. So let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. That is a significant increase to the speed of everyone. And yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. That sounds like a pretty fun idea. So let's just head on with this. And they're gonna try shooting at. Ooh, that was some good damage. That was some really, really good damage from that guy. Okay, so we are going to try going here, and then we will shoot. Fire! There we go. Good damage. All ships have armor that you have to get through. Yeah, we know that. Before you can damage the hull and score critical hits, try hitting ships from the same side. That also makes a big difference, doesn't it? Okay, so I can now end the turn. Nothing more for me to do here. And we can now move like so. Yes, there we go. And then we're just going to fire once again. Okay, not too bad. The damage was okay. Did he just sink? Did he just sink me? Oh, no, wait. We are almost dead. We are actually almost dead. Okay, this is going to be a bit problematic. Let's actually go here. And let's... Oh, I can't use this. Okay, I'm just going to have to fire. Both attachments for your ships and the skills of your captains open up some amazing new possibilities in sea battles. Oh, we did it! Okay, whew. That was real close. Okay, that was actually way too close for my liking, but there you go. We actually did end up achieving victory, surprisingly enough. Oh my, we certainly were thorough. Yes, look at that. Massive amounts of wonderful, wonderful goods there. And, yes, I'm actually not even entirely sure whether we were supposed to even do that, to be honest. As you can see, it says search for and intercept easy prey. So, apparently, that is the thing that we were actually supposed to do, not the thing that I ended up doing. Because I am an imbecile, but it's fine because we actually got some more experience, we got some more cash. I can go into the market right now and we can actually have a look and see what the economy is like. Because bear in mind, there's going to be economy and economic-based trading that is going to go on. So, for example, in Belize City at the moment, there is, of course, going to be a certain pricing for every single good. And, of course, that's going to mean that sometimes you can buy something really, really cheap, and then you can sell it somewhere else for a massive profit. So that's obviously something that we would have to learn and get better at. So you can see here, the price depends on the demand of the city. Sometimes it can be worthwhile to wait until getting to the next town to sell the goods in order to get maximum profit. The market offers the best opportunity to get consumable goods for the crew quickly. Or obviously, right now, I don't think I really need anything. Everything seems to be working quite nicely. But what I would like to do is go to the Harbour Master, because I think I need to repair myself. Yes. At the Harbour Master, you can repair and upgrade your ships. Better gear gets unlocked with higher nation standing, and there are even some skins you might discover during your adventures. While most towns just offer basic Harbour Master services, you can check the Harbour Master map mode for the locations of the good stuff. You can access the overview map by doing that. Alright, so yeah, you can see here that we have a brief overview of everything that we're doing here. I'd like to repair. How do I do that? There we go. Repair all ships or repair ship. Yeah, we're just going to do that. There we go. And I can actually change the coloring of our ship as well. That's really quite cool. As you can see, look at that. We can go for a cyan. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, we'll go for the turquoise. Yeah, that sounds very funny. Okay, and then we have this one here as well. We can actually sell this ship if we want to, but I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna go for a purple one here. And what can I do over here? What can I actually do over here? Can I actually install anything new? I don't think I... Whoa, if I sell this ship, it's literally 25,000. So, in other words, if I were to capture a ship, I can wholeheartedly assume that we would have the ability to then sell it for a massive profit. So bear that in mind. Okay, that sounds like a super fun thing for us to do. Okay, so let's move on. There is the easy prey, which is what I should have gone over to before, like an imbecile. I didn't do that, but whatever the case, we did get some extra cash and everything. Okay, so yeah, I actually need to raise my flag as well first. There we go. Let's do it. Okay, this is obviously going to be a lot easier than the one that we just went into, but, you know, it's decent anyway. Alright, let's go for it. And I'm going to try to actually capture this ship, or at least I'm going to assume that they're going to try and teach me to capture it, potentially. Well, I guess we'll see. Anyway, they're relatively far in the distance, so we're just going to move like so. Nice and simple. There we go. And they're going to... Oh, they're actually damaged significantly already, surprisingly enough. Okay, so what do I actually need to do to even capture them? Because I'm going to assume that maybe I either need to board or I need to use grape shot or something like that. I'm going to use grape shot here. Maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe I did need to actually use the other thing. Oh well, never mind. It's fine. This thing isn't actually going to be able to destroy me that quickly or that easily just yet. Maybe we should try boarding? Or should I just shoot? I think we should just shoot. Why not? There we go. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so we can also do this, which is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to do that, and we're just going to execute that. So they are now going to attack Seamus instead of me. And then we're going to do our boarding action here as well. This is actually not a bad percentage. Let's try it out. 61% chance. And it was successful. Fantastic, look at that. We actually did it. Great. The ships bang into each other with a loud crash. The crew is barely able to stay on their feet. Best foot forward, the landlubbers got shaken up. Get 'em. Secure the planks and make sure no one walks the wrong way around. Okay, so wait a minute. 90% chance of success. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a lot of things that I need to take notice of here, so I'm going to go and have a look at the hint first. During boarding events, you can see the balance of power as well as the crew and morale of each ship. If any of these three values drop too low, the ship will surrender. Good to know. Check how the balance of power could change before making your choice. Okay, so in other words, my intimidation cost is going to go down, as you can see. Actually, it's not intimidation, it's initiation cost. I completely misread that. But 90% chance for this to work in comparison to the other thing. So we're going to be doing that. There we go. The crew manages to secure the planks before the adversaries regain their balance. Perfect. Alright. Wonderful. Okay, so can we now... Yeah, this ship is in a boarding fight. Additional ships may dock and engage for support, or you may sweep the enemy deck with a cannon salvo. Okay, I'm perfectly happy to try to board as well. It failed, unfortunately. Alright, well that's absolutely fine. As you can see, we now have the enemy crew potentially being able to surrender here. The captain... Okay, here we go. While the sailors fight fiercely left and right, the captain jumps onto your deck and challengingly draws his saber. Alright, the captain takes up the challenge. The battle cries stop for a moment. We did it. Alright, perfect. Look at this. Okay, we only have one more round to go by the looks of things. Our captain did a good job. Barney did a good job, shall we say. And we can also do a nice little 88%. 88% failure! No! Are you serious? Oh, that was pretty terrible. Okay, well... Let's have a look. 90% chance. Once again, audacious lunatics, or Irishmen, have swung through the rigging onto your ship. The opponents respond to this unexpected maneuver with cheers. The jubilation won't last long. You've quickly eliminated the couple of loonies. Let's do that. And there we have it. A few lonely lunatics and so on and so forth have been defeated. Wonderful. Alright, so you successfully captured ships in the naval battle. You can now add them to your fleet by selecting the takeover ships option. Very nice. Yes. Okay. I'm definitely going to be doing that. There we go. Added. We have 8 maximum capacity in our fleet at the moment. You can add boarded ships to your fleet. Ships without a captain only increase your cargo space and are limited to a maximum of 3 per captain. To use ships in battle, you must assign them to one of your captains in the fleet screen. You can also sell captured ships to the harbor master. That is actually extremely cool. I love it. Okay, so wait a minute. Your captain? Bring me that old salamander. He should put on a nice little dance for us on the plank. The captain is driven onto the plank with a rapier at his back, and the shouts of your men around him. A brief hesitation on wobbly legs, then a splash in the water. Well, it's your lucky day. I feel gracious today, or here's to never seeing you again. I hope you can swim. Oh my! I said the mean one. Yes, I said the mean one. All right, here we go. Okay, I am I'm loving this. I am loving this. Okay, let's go to the fleet screen real quick because I think I would like to. Can I actually assign my people now, or do I need to do something else?
Back where we started again. I thought it was just the rum that's making everything spin.
All ships.
Give the crew what they deserve. Drum up the folks and let's split up the loot.
Your crew regularly demands that loot be shared. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So all ships are here, and we need to assign this one, which is a sloop. We need to assign this to someone. So how do we assign that, actually? To this? Wait a minute. No, this has no captain. Wait a minute. These are both brigs, and the sloop is not. How do I actually assign it? Because now I'm wondering, how do I do that? Do I need another captain? Because as far as I'm aware, that's not how it was working. But now, as you can see, it has changed. This, as you see right here, it's changed my ship to the other one, and that's not what I wanted to do. Because in my opinion, what we have is better than the sloop. Yeah, so okay, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to explore that a little bit more as time goes on, but yes. Otherwise, let's actually dock here, and we need to divide the booty, which is gonna be easy enough, isn't it? So I believe we need to go to the tavern to do that. I saw the option earlier, and here you go. Divide the booty to keep your crew in the right mood. Aye, Captain, we have already accomplished a lot, and now, as tradition demands, it is time to split the booty and prepare to vote for a new captain. In your 0 days at sea, you and your crew managed to raid 3 convoys, capture 1 ship, plunder 86 barrels of wares, and obtain 15,555 gold. Okay, divide the plunder.
You're the captain, so you can also specify how much of the booty you want to share. The more the crew receives, the better they'll find it, of course. But a bit of advice from me. Don't give them too much. They'll get used to it. The next time, they'll expect just as much.
Ooh, very good advice from our first mate right there. Okay, that's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens with that. Otherwise, here you can see how many of your promises were fulfilled during your last raid. And as the captain, you decide how much of the booty will be handed out to the crew. Being generous will increase the approval during the upcoming captain's election. But don't you want to become rich? Arr. Yes, I think we do. Alright, so the crew's approval is currently 45%. How do I divide it? No, this is just giving us an overview. The crew thinks you are a master of piracy. The sea is your kingdom, and every ship is fat booty. Didn't think you'd outdo yourself again. Tricorn off. Alright, so wait a minute. You and your captains gained experience. You have an approval of under 50%. That's not good, but you can make some promises later. Okay, so wait a minute. Is there a way that I can actually increase this? How do I divide the booty more? That's the thing that I'm wondering about now. Oh, here. Ah, there it is. All right, so there we go. We can actually increase this. I'm gonna literally just, I mean, why would I not increase it more? I guess I'll just get them to 85% and then just give them that. I think that seems pretty decent. I mean, why not, right? Okay, yeah, we'll do something like that. There we go. There. This way you have to make fewer promises. You can go back to revise your decision. No, I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay, wonderful. And look at this, we're gaining skill points now. With time, you and your captains are becoming more experienced. When you've amassed enough experience, you ought to split up the loot and invest the experience you've gained in new skills. And here we go. Whoa, we've got a lot of different skills here. All right, more loot from a sea battle. Yes. Yes, I will definitely take that. Thank you very much. Okay, yes. More morale in victorious sea battles. No. I mean, there are so many. Yeah. A guaranteed direct hit. That sounds fun. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. Increases the ship's resilience. Yeah, let's go for that. That sounds good. There we go. Loot boost. There we are. Nice. Alright, that seems pretty good. Did Seamus level up as well? Yes, he did. Look at that. He actually did level up. Okay. Let's actually just spend his point in challenge here. And there we have it. Okay. So he actually has likes and dislikes. It seems as though every single captain you're going to be taking on has these things going on with them. So, for example, he loves winning sea battles against England. He loves having grog on board. And he also loves new pirate captains in the fleet. He hates carrying out missions for England, forcing captains to walk the plank. Oh no, well that's the reason why he didn't really like that then, I suppose. And not having grog on board is obviously very bad for him.
So, Captain,
Oh well, never mind.
you probably thought you were done with divvying up the gold.
Ah, we still have to draw up articles of capture for our next cruise. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's take a look. The articles of capture are what you want to achieve on your next raid. Promise enough to get re-elected by your crew and to keep your pirate captain companions happy, or don't. But keep in mind that failed promises will upset your crew. Vacant slots reduce the morale as well. Okay, so let's take a look. So in other words, as you can see, there's no way, in my opinion, I will be able to plunder a town. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. However, I will be able to accumulate booty. I think 39,000 ducats in booty are accumulated during the next raiding expedition. That is a lot. That is actually a lot, but I think I might be able to do it. Let's capture one ship, win 3 sea battles. I think I can probably do that. How many ducats? 3,900 are earned in merely 1 sea battle. I think I can probably do that. That seems pretty likely right there. A new captain. Take on a new captain in your fleet. Yeah, I think we can probably do that. Divide the loot. The crew receives... Oh! Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that. 32,000 ducats. No, I won't be able to do that. Divide the loot per person. Each member of the crew receives at least 59 ducats. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think I can probably do that. And improve ships. Sink 4 ships. Yeah, I can probably sink 4 ships. Alright. We'll try it. I think I might be taking on way too many promises, but yeah, you know, let's try it. I mean, you know, you're not going to gain anything if you don't try to risk some stuff, right? Sometimes. So, we'll try and see. Well, if you're truly serious about the Spanish treasure fleet, then we ought to visit an old acquaintance of mine. Okay, well, let me know, sir. Let me know. Let me see where he is, because he's probably going to give me a quest marker or something like that. But I am absolutely loving this game, and it looks absolutely beautiful as well, as you can quite clearly tell. I mean, literally, look at the wonderful color of the ocean here. It's super, super nice. Talk to the informant in Port Royal, and we can, of course, fight some ships and things like that as time goes on too. And, of course, we're going to need to, because I need to fulfill those promises. Let me actually see. What promises have I actually made? How do we actually tell
in the Here's also where you see what our crew wants to
there.
consume at
Okay.
home.
So these are the things that we need to do. So, in other words, we need to take on a new captain. It might actually make sense for me to literally just go to the tavern in Belize City and see if there's another captain there right away. But highly unlikely, right? Oh, wait a minute. There's actually a bunch. Oh, there's actually a bunch. Okay, shady offer. Hooded figure sits in the tavern. People like that are always up to something shady. You sure? The figure beckons you to come closer. I've heard of you. You're not afraid of anything. How about a little kidnapping? You have to tell me a little more. The governor of Evangelista dared to cross a couple of important people. These people would pay you many ducats to kidnap the governor's child, and a bit more for not asking any questions. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be interesting. I'm going to accept it because it's kind of amusing to try it out. A young man with a desperate expression sits at the bar, and the innkeeper points him in your direction. You invite the young man to join you at the table. I don't know any way out of this. My poor Alice Parker, the love of my life. She means everything to me, but her father wants to marry her off to someone of influence. I don't suppose you could... No, you simply must kidnap her for me. Nice and calm. And now, let's take it from the top again. My beloved Alice Parker, we must kidnap her from her father's mansion. He is the governor of Seville. Is it the same person? Is it the same person that we're doing here? Okay, that's very funny. All right. So, we have a number of extra tasks here. Where is Seville? There's Seville over there. We're actually very close by to Seville, so I suppose we're actually going to be heading on over there and seeing whether we can do that quest. Not sure if we're going to be able to. And also, as you can see, there is another convoy right here. However, I am going to be ending this episode off here. If you would like to check out Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale, there is a link in the description. Otherwise, if you'd like to see more from me and the game, then by all means let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yar.